My name is Carl Segura, and I am originally from Amherst, Massachusetts. I did my undergrad at Eastern Connecticut State University, and I did grad school at Oklahoma State University.
I'm Diana Kling. I grew up in a little town called Auburn, Ohio, kind of northeast Ohio, and I went to Pepperdine University.
My name is Ken Gerlinger. I'm the Assistant Commissioner for Communications at the Peach Belt Conference. I'm originally from Charleston, South Carolina, and I went to the College of Charleston.
First job I ever had, and this is probably a little bit cliche, but I was a paper boy.
The first job I ever had was working at the front gate at SeaWorld. It was really fun.
The first job I ever had, I was a bag boy at the Piggly Wiggly in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina.
And there was also one really big steep hill that I had to do, so it was really tough when I would ride my bicycle because half the time I couldn't make it up at that age. So I would say I'm most like my dog Henry. He's a Jack Russell, and I'm like that because I'm always really kind of fidgety, full of energy. I don't really have a long attention span. I like to jump on people. No, that's a joke. But yeah, Henry, that was a bad joke. We should redo that one.
No, that's good.
Oh, okay, well, now we probably have to redo it, but.
Nothing comes to mind that's very flattering. My wife calls me a koala bear. That's not flattering either, but that's what she says because I just tend to dig in, I guess, on things that I believe in. Don't make much noise either, I guess. I don't know.
Actor that's most like me, Brad Pitt.
Boy, I have no idea. I guess everybody would say Brad Pitt, but I'm not going to go that route.
Pretty self-explanatory.
I'll say Russell Crowe. I've liked a lot of his movies, and I kind of like the way he handles himself. Not the violent, outbursty kind of thing. That's not what I'm talking about. But the demeanor he displays, at least in his character work. I'll say that.
If I could be a student athlete, I would be a tennis student athlete because that's really the only sport I've ever played and been any good at. So that was my sport in high school, and that was the extent of it. But it's fun. It's something I like to do.
If I could be a student athlete in any sport, I would probably be a golfer. My favorite meal to eat when we're traveling for championship events is probably this place called Burritos. There's only one that I know about in Georgia, and it's off of I-20 just outside of Atlanta.
My favorite meal to eat when traveling to championship events is by far Moe's. I can just get a huge burrito and queso and nachos and pig out.
It's this place, you go in there and they have a white paper bag with a menu with your ticket on it, and you just check off what you want, like a burrito and what ingredients, and you give them the bag and you go sit down, and eventually they call your name and you go up in there and they've stuffed your burrito into the bag with everything you want in it, and they just hand it to you. Here you go.
Usually we're just so tired and it's grab something on the run, but we managed to find an Olive Garden or a Carrabba's and get some sort of pasta, so I would say that's my favorite meal.
You know, it's really good and just kind of unique the way they do it. They have a free soft serve ice cream too. It's really nice.
My favorite vacation place is just the beach in general. Pretty much if there's sand and water, I'm happy.
My favorite place to vacation is probably Las Vegas. I actually love going to Vegas, you know. I know that he's a Pete Rose gambler. No, it's nothing to really do about that. Not much of a gambler at all. You really can't be working for an NCAA institution. But I love Vegas because there's always something to do. There's like no place else in the country really. You know, just the amount of things they have, the shows, the restaurants, and all that stuff to go. It's just, I just really like it there. One thing that I do in the job that most people probably don't know is that I run, administer, and manage the Peach Belt website. Everything that's on the website goes through my office. We work with a great partner in Presto Sports who actually does the administration. They set up a system where we can upload stuff and change stuff around, but it's up to us. Every graphic that's on there, all the stories that are on there, all the little features, the spotlights, and all the players of the week, and all that stuff, the stats, everything, and the schedules. it all comes out of here, and so I manage all that, and the website's been very popular the last couple of years, and you know, hopefully that's a reflection on some of the good work we've been doing.
I would say the one thing I do that people don't realize is I'm sort of the unofficial HR person, just because nobody else does it, and I don't even really know what I'm doing, but I kind of make sure we all get paid and all the paperwork gets done, and so I think that might be the most surprising thing that I do that people don't realize.
Something I do that people probably don't know, I'll say this, I'm the one that I guess kind of started or initiated our Peach Belt Conference intern program, and so I guess one of my roles along with that is to help, I would guess, manage or advise or mentor the intern. So that's something that is pretty new for the conference office, and that's something that I do.